Which is most deadly, sharks, golf carts, or falling coconuts? Reckon you know the answer? Then it's time to back your knowledge in Death by Coconuts, where you bet your life to finish first. The aim of Death by Coconuts is to beat your friends to the finish by betting on the most deadly causes of death. It's a classic game of risk and reward. Navigate shortcuts, hazards, and your opponent's attempts to screw you over. Only the first to finish gets into eternal paradise, so you better get going. So, how do you play? Shuffle the 250 death cards and place them next to the board to form a draw pile. Shuffle the treasure chest cards and place them in position on the board. Each player gets a colored counter and a matching set of betting chips. Place your counters on Coconut Beach. The player that goes first is always the oldest person in the game. They start with the turn token. They place the top 3 death cards on the board and read them aloud. They also get to bet first by placing up to 3 chips on which they think is most deadly. Moving clockwise, everyone else does the same. You've got to bet at least 1 chip, and you can't spread your bets across deaths. Once betting has ended, the player holding the turn token reveals the numbers by flipping the cards one by one. We recommend you do this in the most dramatic order possible, for maximum effect. If you bet correctly, congratulations! You get to move forward the same number of spaces as chips you bet with. If you bet wrong though, you've got to go backwards. At the end of each round, the turn token moves 1 player to the left and the process continues. Purgatory Island has loads of features, including a shortcut across Roy's Lethal Lake, a lava flow that sends you backwards, and a halfway checkpoint at Old Steve's Safe Shack, which, when reached, prevents you from moving back past that point. Look out for treasure chest cards too. These can only be picked up if you land on them moving forward in open play. They're usually an advantage against your opponents, but beware, as they can sometimes backfire. Eternal Paradise only has room for 1 guest, so the first to reach it is the winner. And that's how you play Death by Coconuts. So what are you waiting for? Grab yourself a few fellow shipwrecked mates and get going on the race to Eternal Paradise, where your knowledge of death just might save your life.